Turner. I'm the Madison County Fire Chief. So a little history about the fire department, the Madison County Fire Department. It was started in the 50s, 1950s. It kind of started with one truck, a small group of people. Decided to start a county fire department. Kelly Holmes is one of those, which was our first paid fire chief in this county. And it's grown through the years. And that's why volunteering is so important. You know, started out with that, just a handful of volunteers, getting old trucks and fixing them up and building fire trucks out of things that really weren't fire trucks, to where we're at today with 18 fire stations, over 70 pieces of fire apparatus, and over 150 firefighters throughout the county. Not to mention our public education CRR team doing public education and the different aspects of the department, rescues and all the different things just depended on us today. Our medical first responders is a huge part of our department now. It just started a few years ago. As we've grown and seen the needs in the community, it's more than just putting out fires anymore. Safety around your home and children's safety and answering those calls, medical needs, as our community has grown. And our fire departments are located throughout the county, all over the county. And when you have those medical first responders and firefighters in your own communities that's away from town, they can get to them a lot quicker and saves a lot of lives. I first started volunteering in 1983 at a young age. Worked for many years, obviously as a volunteer, as a firefighter, promoted to lieutenant as a volunteer. Worked in that role for several years and then promoted to station captain as a volunteer. Worked in that role for several years, and then the fire chief was retiring, and I decided to apply for the position and was fortunate enough to receive the position and have been in the role as fire chief for a little over 10 years. Growing up, I watched my father. He volunteered with the fire department, the rescue squad. He was a scout leader, and just seeing that aspect of volunteering for your community and doing things in your community inspired me to want to do the same thing. You know, being able to serve with your father in those roles, and then as he retired, and then my son come on and still on today. You know, the fire service, along with law enforcement and different things, it's kind of a family tradition. So, you know, it gets in your blood, and you kind of pass it along to your family, and your siblings or whatever family members see what you're doing and see how interesting it is. And I think that's why other members decide to follow the suit and do the same thing. So in today's world, it's huge and very important to volunteer. And it's the reward you get out of volunteering, I think, is so important. And a lot of times you don't realize that until you actually do it, how rewarding it is. People look at volunteer firemen as you have to go into burning buildings and that kind of thing, but there's plenty of opportunity for volunteers, whether that be as a firefighter. You could volunteer in a public education role to teach children about fire safety, older adults about fire safety. There's places for everybody. We have fire investigators, we have rescue technicians, a little bit of everything goes into the fire service. So there's almost jobs for anybody at any age or at any time. Okay, I guess probably a memorable thing is we do a smoke alarm program, Get Alarmed. Have been doing it for several years, and we've had a few saves over the years. One in particular, we put some detectors up in a home, and just a few days later, shortly after that, they did have a fire, and they stated that the only reason they got out is because the smoke alarms alerted them, actually woke them up and got them out of the house. So I guess that would be, you know, one of the things I think back toward. You know, we tell people all the time, come by and talk to us about being a volunteer. You know, it's serious business, but we have a lot of fun doing it. You know, even the classes we take, we enjoy it. Camaraderie between the firefighters. It's a family. You know, we're all a family, and I encourage you, if you know, to consider it and come by and see us and talk to us about it.